Arroz con pollo, a family dish. History and culture. Poverty is an issue that has been affecting Mexico for quite some time, but has become prevalent again in the past few years. According to BBVA's research, between 2018 and 2020, the population living in poverty increased by 7.3%, from 51.9 to 55.7 million inhabitants, and the population living in extreme poverty grew 24.1%, from 8.7 to 10.8 million. Because of this struggle with money, many Mexican families reach for familiar, easy-to-make meals that are delicious and affordable. One such example of this is arroz con pollo, known in English as chicken and rice. It is essentially just a mixture of chicken, rice, spices, and whatever vegetable or other ingredients one has on hand. It is highly customizable and can be prepared in less than 30 minutes. Arroz con pollo is a traditional family-style meal, meaning everyone would serve themselves out of one big pot of food. This dish has been around for centuries and is thought to have roots in Moorish culture as well as in Spanish because of the saffron typically used in it. No matter how families may modify this dish, it is an economical traditional staple in Mexican and Spanish culture. Arroz con pollo is a healthy, balanced meal that contains ingredients from all three of the major macronutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. In one serving, there are 3 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbohydrates, and 38 grams of protein. There are about 440 calories per serving, along with 4 grams of fiber. The use of fresh bell pepper adds vitamins B6, beta-carotene, potassium, vitamin A, vitamin E, and folate. It is a warm, high-protein, satiating meal that will stick to your ribs, especially after a long day. This dish is one that is especially good for fighting disease. The bell pepper includes vitamins B6, D, E, and C, which are extremely helpful in preventing sickness. The chicken also contains a compound called kerosene, which reduces congestion in the upper respiratory system, as well as a lot of lean protein, which builds up and repairs muscle. I know that the ingredients are fresh and high quality because I bought them myself at the grocery store and selected only organic produce and grass-fed, free-range, fresh chicken. The main ingredient that I'm choosing to focus on for this dish is bell peppers. Bell peppers are perennial in Mexico, meaning that they grow year-round. According to Triage, bell peppers have been known to exist in Mexico for over 6,000 years. It was cultivated around the 1570s. Bell peppers are easy to grow and inexpensive to purchase. This dish is one that is very easy to prepare and can be cooked multiple different ways, with a different combination of whatever ingredients are on hand. When I made it, I did not follow a specific recipe, but rather eyeballed the ingredients just as it is traditionally done for this dish. I started by cooking bite-sized pieces of chicken seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic, smoked paprika, cumin, and saffron in a sauté pan until browned, then added the bell peppers and onions, stirring occasionally until everything was cooked. I then added the dry rice and water to the pan with 2 bay leaves, covering to simmer for 25 minutes. After that, I just removed the bay leaves, stirred it, and served it. The dish was delicious. I cooked it for my 4 friends as well as myself, then I served it with black beans, cilantro, lime, and sour cream. The bold flavors of the saffron and the cumin completely mixed with the soft, fluffy rice, which was complemented by hints of sweetness from the bell pepper. The chicken was very tender, but still maintained its shape. Every bite contained multiple textures and flavors that almost melted on the tongue. Everyone loved it, and I would definitely make it again. Growing up in a family of 10, we were often unable to afford elaborate meals, so we often looked for recipes that were cheap and family style. A dish with a carb, a protein, and that could be cooked in one pan was always what we strived to make. This is very similar to the type of purpose that arroz con pollo has for poor Mexican families. They need an easy and filling meal to fill their families after a long day. This was an excellent dish to prepare and one that I will be making for my family in the future.